is Amanda. Yeah, I think I have something that I need to talk about, and it's a very near and dear issue to me. And this is brought on by a video that I saw one of my friends share on Facebook, and it came up about this boy named Jonah. And Jonah has suffered a lot in his life. But after I pre the video and I'm looking at the comments and I made my comments, there are a lot of assholes on YouTube. Let me just put that out there from now. So I'm going to share something. Right? When I was 12, I was diagnosed with diabetes. I had to go to the hospital. And because some Jamaicans are just so ignorant, they thought they could catch it by touching me. So everybody used to tease me and call me all sugarfoot, and I had to bring my lunch with me at school. So, if you're not spending money in high school, you're not doing anything. And I had to bring this igloo with food in there from Sunday dinners and whatnot. And, most of the times I ignored it, yes. And I got through it because I had my friends with me. Then I left high school. And I went to community college. I was the youngest in my class, number one. Everybody was under the assumption that I worshiped the devil. Everybody thought I was weird because I only wear black nail polish. Everybody just liked to pick on me because I was the youngest, I was the shortest, and I was extremely quiet. And in the middle of my first year, my boyfriend was diabetic. First person I ever said I was going to try and settle down with when the time comes. The point where we plan out our entire life, wedding, where we're going to live, what our kids going to be named, how we're going to look after our parents, all that shit. He knew how I was when we reconnected because I knew him since I was actually 12. I went to camp with him. That's where I met him. And we've been friends ever since. He committed suicide after we promised ourselves that we're in this together, And that really, really messed me up because at the time, I was sick. I had to be out of school for a good couple of weeks. And when I actually was better, I had choir practice that day. So I went to choir practice, and my friend called me and said, yo, XYZ, Ricky's dead. Because she heard it on the news. And I'm saying, wait, no. She got the wrong person because he didn't play for Calabare's Manning Cup team. So that's how I knew she was wrong. But I tried to call him. I didn't I called, I couldn't get him. And then I ready to show I called his mom. And she told me what happened. But the real fucked up part of it was that he had died in the 2 weeks that I was sick. The night that I called his mama, it was after the funeral. So that whole time span in between when I was sick until that very day, I did not know what was going on because nobody called me. And she had his number. She had my number, sorry. She had my number because he usually calls me on her phone. But for some reason it never registered. So I got really depressed and I started cutting myself. And that level of depression got me thinking about suicide a lot. I wrote notes all through first year saying how I want to be with Ricky wherever he is, and maybe if I killed myself, life would have been a better place. But somebody intervened. The girl I hate, actually. Yeah, I hated that girl, and she was over my shoulder when I was writing today, and she saw it, and she took it to the HOD, the head of department, and when she realized what was going on, they sent me straight to therapy. There is a there is a hole inside me. Because after that happened, and I'm talking about grown men and grown women that probably have kids at home, and they work from 9 to 5 and that type of thing, and they started coming to school to learn hospitality. Talking about grown men and women older than me, much wiser than me, and they stoop to the level of children. And eventually, it really got to me because I'm like, these are the people that I'm supposed to be looking up to them. I'm supposed to be growing up and hoping to be, right? And then it's like, they're just tearing me down because I was one of the only people in that entire college that listened to rock music. One of the only ones that had scars on her arms. And it's not because of some fight or some accident that I was in, that I literally put them there myself. I was the only one that left high school early. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. 91 was born, right? I was born in 91. Simple. Left high school at 16. Now what nobody realizes that when I was 14, my neighbor who was dating at the time, he raped me. Yeah, he raped me. So that's on top of Ricardo's suicide. Those are two things that pretty much set me in a tailspin who I became today. Basically, I had to go to therapy for a couple of years, and then put me on sleeping pills because I was not sleeping at night. At 16, not sleeping at night, not a nice thing. I flunked out of college after repeating for it there, right? And it was because of depression, and I wasn't thinking straight. I had way too much time on my hands. All I wanted to do was come. Literally come. So I'm gonna show you something. I'm going to show you what I did to myself. Sorry. So all of this I did to myself over the years. Right? And I have a few on my right hand. But luckily those, well, yeah, they're still there, basically. That is what I did to myself. That was because I was depressed. And most people, once I post this on YouTube, because I know YouTube is filled with people from all over the world, most people are going to think, what the fuck is black girl doing? Being depressed and all that shit. I know that's what they're going to ask. But really and truly, black or white, American or not, we all have the same issues. We all have our demons to fight. And I think it's messed up for people on YouTube that only live to make fuckery comments on people's videos and talk about how they should have killed themselves when they had the chance. That's messed up. You don't go around doing that unless you're a real pussy, and in that case, you deserve to burn or whatever hell your own soul takes you. Granted, I don't believe. No, alright. Not that I don't believe in heaven or hell, but when you really look back and think about it, heaven is where your soul takes you. That's your version. Hell is where your soul takes you as well. So whatever you do in your life that makes you think you're gonna go to heaven or hell, that is in your head. Wherever your soul takes you, that is where you're going to stay. Now, I'm going to say this to Jonah. Jonah, I know how you feel. I do. Why? I did not go to the police because I didn't want to get my mother involved. I tried to befriend all the guys that live where I live, and that backfired because they started spreading rumors about me to the point where even the parents were supposed to be like, "You're not supposed to be doing this," and "That's not nice," and all that nice stuff. They went around spreading even more rumors. I remember this one time, I was 12, no, I was 13, and I must find a big t-shirt. I decided I wanted to get something to eat. I was going across the street and going to buy myself something to eat. And I wore a big t-shirt and I had on shorts underneath it, and nobody knew. Nobody really knew because the shirt was literally my mother's shirt. A lot bigger than me. Right? And I wore it. I had shorts on. And the next day I hear say, "I'm pregnant," as I have on this picture. Then I hear them telling me that I have turned my house into a fuck shop. It don't work like that. These are people that watched me grow up. I'm talking about adults here. And when people begin to talk about the kids, and people don't go there. But I've been teased and taunted and scandalized and slandered my entire life. My entire teenage life, really. Even though I don't walk around my community anymore. I really don't. Anytime I step out of my house is on Friday or on the days where I have appointments with my doctor or whatever. But Jonah, really and truly, life does get better. You know why I know life get better? Because I feel that if I didn't go through all the things that I went through growing up, I wouldn't be the person I am today. I wouldn't have this amazing person in my life who loves me for who I am, who knows about everything I've done in my past, and he still accepts me. You're saying that you only had one close friend left, right? And I'm telling you, there will be more people to come along. And honestly, I can honestly say this, I am happy. I don't cut myself anymore. Of course, I have to live with the scars. Yes, I do. I have to live with them. I see people posting on that video that it's fake. I am kind of guilty. But I said that I was iffy because I could not see any scars. But I did not believe you when you said you were bullied because I see the pain in your eyes. I saw the pain. So I understood that the scars may not be there, but yes, you have been through a lot. And people are thinking that I thinking it's fake because I said I couldn't see the scars. You know, if the scars are not there, you're lucky. You're extremely lucky because mine can't fade. Mine cannot fade away. I tried so many things. They can't fade out. Honestly. I don't know how to get rid of them. Alright? I still get thoughts of people saying that I worship the devil because of how I live my life. I'm diabetic, I smoke, I drink, I curse. When I'm ready, I can be a real bitch. And that's just me, really and truly. I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'm a bitch, okay? I've turned into a bitch. Because I've been through a hell of a lot. I have been abused by a boyfriend. He has abused me. Right? Mentally and physically. We get into fights so many times. I've been abusive to boyfriends, to a boyfriend. I've been abused and I've been the abuser. But I don't do it intentional. I don't do it intentionally because sometimes my anger gets the best of me. But I'm just gonna say this to all the people on YouTube who think they're gonna come on my video and talk about how I'm doing this and I'm an asshole and I'm this and I'm that. telling you this now. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck your mother and go die. Simple. I insult you in so many ways that you're probably not gonna understand because of how I speak. But eventually, Jamaicans will fuck you up if you try and mess with them. Simple as pie. So keep thinking that the amount of nasty comments you're going to leave on people's videos for a living is going to change the fact that one day you're going to come across the wrong person and they're going to literally hunt you down and kill you. Alright? Keep thinking that it will happen. I'm not saying I'm going to do it because, fuck, I don't have that much time to waste. So, yeah. Alright. Jonah, again, life gets better. And to prove to you that life gets better, I'm going to show you a picture of me and my boyfriend. We've been together for almost a year now, right? So, hold on. I'm going on my Facebook profile because I can't bother go through my archives. I'm going to show you how good life can be once you find somebody that will accept you. This is my boyfriend. And that's me. That is how good your life will get once you find somebody who will accept you. So just keep your head up, yo. Keep your head up. Keep strong. If you need anything at all, well, if you need to talk to somebody, hit me up on my YouTube page. Better yet, you can find me on Facebook. My name on Facebook is Amanda Marie Core. Core is my boyfriend's last name, actually. Well, I'll play a spin on of his last name. This is my Facebook page. Peace out, everybody. Stay strong, Jonah. Life gets better. Life does get better. Just remember that, and you'll be just fine. Like